I'm Rowan Hale, 32, lead architect on the Mars habitat prototype that just won NASA's next decade of funding. There is no beach house. I folded my napkin. Grandma, you never bought me a beach house. The silence was so sharp it could have cut crystal. Lillian's gaze slid to my parents like a scalpel. Then perhaps you'd care to explain why I wired $9.2 million labeled Rowan, Malibu Oceanfront, and why the title is in your names only? Mother's glass slipped and shattered on Italian marble. Father tried a laugh that came out strangled. Lillian didn't blink. Take me to see this property. Tonight. An hour later we stood on the cracked sidewalk in front of my 420-square-foot studio above a laundromat in Venice. Flickering neon, open 24 hours sign, dryer sheets stuck to the stairs, the faint smell of bleach and broken dreams. Lillian walked through it like she was touring a prison cell. She touched the water stain blooming across the ceiling, the futon with the broken leg, the single burner I call a stove. When she opened the fridge and found half a lemon and desperation, she closed the door so gently it felt like a funeral. Tomorrow, she said, voice low and lethal, we correct 20 years of theft. The next morning my parents sat in Lillian's attorney's office looking like they'd been dragged through a wind tunnel. The attorney slid drone footage across the table, their brand new Malibu Bluff mansion, glass walls, infinity pool, helipad, my money.
Dad tried charm.
It was meant to be a family retreat. Lillian cut him off with a single raised eyebrow. A family retreat doesn't have your girlfriend's walk-in closet bigger than Rowan's entire life. She signed one sheet of paper. The attorney notarized it on the spot. Effective immediately. The Malibu house transfers to me. The Cayman account they'd funneled into transfers to me. They are erased from Lillian's will like a bad line of code. Mother actually shrieked. You can't give everything to her. She'll just waste it on space toys. Lillian looked at her only daughter like she was seeing a stranger wearing her face. She turned survival into a future that will outlive us all while you turned theft into a lifestyle. I'm simply returning what was stolen. Father lunged for the papers. Security appeared like ghosts. They left with a cardboard box and the echo of a door they'll never open again. 6 months later, I wake up to the sound of waves outside floor-to-ceiling glass. The house is mine. The future is mine. Lillian visits every weekend, brings grocery store muffins, and sits on the deck watching the tide like it was built for her all along. My parents sold their house to cover legal fees and now rent a one-bedroom that smells like regret and takeout. They still send birthday cards addressed to our brilliant daughter. I still return them unopened with a postcard of the sunrise over my new deck and 4 words on the back. Interest compounds. Some women fight with tears. I fought with deeds, satellites, and a grandmother who finally saw the daughter they tried to bury. They thought they could harvest my future and sell it by the bottle. Grandma just handed me the vineyard and the corkscrew. Now every sunrise over water that finally belongs to me tastes like the universe whispering, "Welcome home, Rowan. The grapes were always yours."